Hey there guys, it's TheForeStock here, bringing you guys that shotgun fix with the third episode of Workplace Weirdos, the series where you, the viewers, you get to watch me run around in a crazy video game and shoot people with shotguns. And I pretty much speak to you guys about the crazy things that have gone on at work in the week or 2 weeks. Kind of depends on what's going on. But first off, I guess I can say I've had a pretty rough week outside of work with personal things, and wasn't very pleased this week. My mood was just not where everybody else was, but I still was able to get you guys some pretty funny stuff, so hopefully you guys are excited. But there will still definitely be some funny things that went on this week, so we'll get right into it. I thought I'd open off the episode with giving you the answer to the joke of last week, which no one happened to get the answer right unless somebody's just posted it while I'm doing the commentary. But the joke went as follows. So the first part was, I couldn't believe it when my son won the lottery. When I called to congratulate him, he wanted nothing to do with me. His foster parents raised him to be one uptight asshole. So there you guys got it. You got the end now. He was adopted, and that's why he didn't. He wasn't too fond of his father, Colin, and he didn't want anything to do with him. So hope you guys didn't mind that one, and I'll make sure to leave you guys with another to ponder about until next episode. But that'll be near the end. But so on to what's been on with this week. What's going on this week? Well, first off, there weren't as many pranks, I guess, this week, other than one, but it's pretty big, but I'm going to leave it for later. So, something embarrassing happened to somebody else at my work. There's this girl at my work who's a waitress, and she's just got one table left before we're going to close. And it's pretty late now, and she ends up bringing the customer back because he needs to pay with credit. And when you pay with a credit card, if you aren't aware, you have to sign the receipt. So when she went into her pocket, or her pouch that the waitresses and waiters have, to give him a pen, she pulled out a tampon for him to sign the receipt with. And she could hardly stand up to how hard she was laughing. And the guy was a really good sport about it all. But he found it kind of funny, although she didn't mean to do this. All the rest of the people around just couldn't help themselves but make fun of her for it. I kind of feel bad for her because, you know, it's got to be embarrassing. I can't really imagine. I'm a guy, but yeah, that's got to be pretty embarrassing. But she was still in a really good mood and things like that. It didn't get her down, so she is definitely more manly than I am. I'd be pretty freaking embarrassed. Manly about tampons, whatever. But anyways, we'll get right to the prank now. This one's kind of mean. I don't know how to really explain this one other than there is some pretty mean stuff that goes on in this prank. But when you guys gotta kind of understand that these guys are pretty good buddies, and they do some really messed up stuff, but at the same time, it's more for just getting a laugh and people going, oh my god, too. So just try to hold on and be like, that's crazy. There's no way that people would ever do that, and trust me, it fucking happened. And the catch is really weird because he didn't really get the guy back in the right way. But anyways, I'll just tell you guys, Let's spill out the beans. You guys are probably going, oh, just fucking tell me already. But it was actually just this weekend before this commentary. There's these two people, really good friends, and they mess with each other all the time, and they do it in a very crazy way. I would never fuck around with my friends like this because, one, I would need to pay them a lot of money, and two, I don't have that. So the other night, one of my coworkers, he ended up messing around with another coworker's tires to his car. He kind of like made it so that he couldn't be able to drive home. So the guy had to take a cab because his tires are all messed up. He can't drive it. So when he cabbed home, he went and grabbed his truck and came back to work. When he came back to work, he said hi to everybody and then went back outside. He tied a huge metal chain to the part of another coworker's car. And he just reamed on the gas and pulled off a part of the other person's car. And when everybody heard this, they were going, whoa, 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 this is too far. That's too crazy. Like, you've just gone too far this time. And everybody really had a serious face and was like telling him, like, that's not cool, man. And the only person that didn't have this straight face was the coworker that owned the car. He was laughing, like, and he was like hysterically laughing. He was laughing his ass off. So we then soon realize, shit, is this another fuck up? And it was. The car that he just ripped part off of was not that guy's car. Yeah, it was a customer's car. So yeah, that's pretty fucked up, I know. Pretty crazy. But yeah, it happened. But he went up front, told everybody, you know, find the guy that owns the car, or girl that owns the car, and tell them to come back, and we'll talk privately, and I will be definitely talking to them privately about the whole situation. But here's the mob, and I'm gonna just quickly keep the mob coming in here, and I'll probably cut it out and give you guys a nice little clip at the end, some little fancy streak or something cool, just quick at the end after this calls in. But anyways, so my chef, he said the following for the joke: I really appreciate when my father, although he's racist. So just leave a comment telling me what you think the ending is, and I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. TheForeStock out. Peace.